Hi, I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at hotDOCS in downtown Toronto. I'm here with Irina Nistor. How does it feel to have the film Chuck Norris versus Communism screening here at hotDOCS?
It's marvelous, especially when I'm thinking that when I was translating all these films, when I was dubbing all these films, it was not even in my wildest dream the idea that I could ever come to Toronto or to go out from Romania or to have a passport as a matter. So it's really, it's like a film in a film, to tell you the truth, yes.
And when you were dubbing these films in Romania under communism, over 3,000 of them, did you ever expect to become this sort of icon of an entire, many generations of people?
I never thought about it. To tell you the truth, at the very beginning, I was just thinking that I could see the films. Then that is an opportunity for other people to see the films, either because they didn't know the language or they couldn't see otherwise films on TV or in town. But I never thought that they will keep in mind because everything started in 1985, so there are already 30 years and they are still remembering and they are still nostalgic for that. So I'm very, very proud, to tell you the truth.
And something that I loved in the film is how you sort of self-censored some of the curse words. So can you tell me a little bit about that? For you when there's lots of F words, and then you would translate to "go to hell." I thought that was lovely. So why you made those choices?
That was a max. To tell "go to hell," it was a max. It was yes. For goodness sake, I think it was the most horrible thing that I could say, the equivalent in Romania and so on. No, it was the idea that first of all, in real life, I'm never cursing. That's one. Secondly, when you are learning a foreign language, the first thing are these words, the F words and so on that so probably everybody knew them already.
Yeah.
And I don't think it helped anyhow to retell them in Romanian. And when you tell them in another language, they don't have the same weight. When you tell it in your language, all of a sudden it's more vulgar, you see. And the most important thing is the fact that during the communist time, and especially in the 50s, in the communist prisons, one of the way of torturing the anti-communists were to make them swear their mothers, their friends, their children, and so on. So I wouldn't like to become such a character. So it's a combination of all this, and I'm still not swearing. Yeah.
Glad to hear that. And in these films, Chuck Norris, Top Gun, all of them, you played all of the characters. So what was it like for you, getting into all those different characters and embodying them in your voice?
I'm very enthusiastic, to tell you the truth. So from time to time, I even took something from the way they were saying these lines and so on. On the other hand, I took care every time to let them be heard even if it was a little bit late than it was normally to have the translation, in order for the people, because in Romania, usually, and still nowadays, we are subtitling. So it was extremely important for me to let them hear the original. I was just a necessary evil for that time, because from the technical point of view, it wasn't possible, and because it was illegal, among other things. But otherwise, I took care. But I am very passionate, yes. Still passionate. I'm going to see 2 films now.
Good. I love it. And do you have a favorite film?
Yes, out of my favorite is Casablanca, but out of what I've translated is Dr. Zhivago, that's for sure. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and it's a real pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much. So you have Katie Chats, so you have Kitty Cats?
Yes. Cats in French. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at hotDOCS in Toronto.